I was living in New York, in Queens, in an attic with no heat. I get kicked out. I find a place in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm renting out this place for $300 a month. My place was so depressing that I would just spend all of my afternoons when I got out of work after the market closed. I would go to Borders in Times Square, Madison Square Garden, and I would read finance books, and I would read books about sales, and I would read books about Wall Street and the financial world, and how to get my Series 7 license and how to get my Series 66 license, which was the investment advisor license. I finally got licensed, and I remember printing out a picture of a white Lamborghini and putting it on my desk, and it said, if you want this, all you have to do is pick up the phone and dial. And I would pick up the phone and I would dial about 200 names a day, 200 phones a day. We didn't have any good leads. We would go to the public library to get leads from business owners, and I remember the best time to call business owners and CEOs that actually had money to buy stock was around 7 o'clock in the morning before the gatekeeper got to the office. Another way that we would get through the gatekeeper in order to get to the CEO was to tell him that we were calling for Joe and we're getting back to him. And she would say,
okay, this is not a sales call.
I said, no, this is not a sales call. I'm just getting back to him. She would come back on the phone and say,
he never called you.
And I said, I never said he called me. I told you that I'm telling you that I'm getting back to him, meaning that I called him before and this is the second or third time that I'm getting back to him. If you were able to get through and you were able to get that CEO or that decision maker in a good mood, he would buy stock from you. The best day of my life when I got my license and when I was actually pitching for new clients was the day that I got on the phone. My first client's name was Mike. He answers the phone. I tell him about a company, but he tells me that he wants to buy it and he's going to transfer $2 million worth of Puerto Rican bonds into my firm so I can manage his account. That was a $2 million sale where I was able to charge 5% when we sold those Puerto Rican bonds. That actually gave me the energy to continue to keep going, because sometimes you feel like you're working for something and you're going and you're going and you're going and you're getting the same results, which is no result, and then you tweak something a little and boom, it hits. And that's the day that your life changes and you continue to level up and you continue to break to success to the next level. It's just an incredible feeling and it helps you to keep going. And it's personally, I think it's God throwing you a bone and telling you, see, you can do it. You just got to keep going.